What's up, people? It's your boy MtG here, back with another Magic the Gathering video, and this time it's going to be Boros Knights that we're playing. This is an aggro deck. It's really fun that I've been playing in practice games, so let's talk about it in a minute. But before I do that, I do have to thank Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring me in the early access event that I'm playing right now, Throne of Eldraine Early Access, and you're probably seeing this video several days after the event has happened, but I worked really hard on that day to make a bunch of videos. So if you enjoy this content, be sure to smash the old like button. And if you want to see more of these videos, they will be coming out over the next couple of days, so be sure to subscribe for more of that stuff. Now that that's taken care of, let's get into this deck. So one of my favorite things about this deck is that it's pretty much all new cards. It's not all new cards, but it's like almost entirely new stuff. And it's pretty awesome. Okay, so our 1-drops are Venerable Knight and Fervent Champion. A Venerable Knight is going to be really nice in all of your Knights decks that you're playing, whether it's Orzhov, Mono White, potentially. Probably not going to be playing Mono White Knights, but I guess you could. Orzhov, Boros, Mardu, even Venerable Knight is going to be really nice. It's a 2-1 for 1, so that's already decent. And whenever Venerable Knight dies, you put a +1/+1 counter on target knight you control. So you're getting extra value out of it even when it dies, which is going to be pretty likely. It is pretty weak. But then our other 1-drop is Fervent Champion, and this card is an all-star. It's been so good for me in the couple of games that I played. This is a 1-1 for 1, so that's not that surprising, but it has First Strike and Haste, which is really good. So we can go ahead and immediately get some damage onto the field or onto our opponent. And there's a little more to it. It's got more upsides than that. I know, it's kind of crazy. Whenever Fervent Champion attacks, another target attacking knight you control gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So if he's attacking alone, you don't get that +1 on himself, but you can give it to another knight if they're attacking together, which is going to be pretty likely because we've got a lot of knights in this deck. Also, equip abilities you activate that target Fervent Champion cost 3 less to activate. Now, we're not playing much equipment, but we are playing a little bit, and I'll get to that later. But let's talk about our other 2-drop knights. So this is another new one, Worthy Knight. 2 mana, 2/2, and whenever you cast a knight spell, you create a 1/1 white human creature token. This is basically Hero Precinct 1, but for knights, so that's pretty good. And then we've got Inspiring Veterans, another 2-drop. 1 red and 1 white for a 2/2 that gives other knights we control +1/+1, and that's awesome. I mean, it's an early Anthem ability, which is really nice. We like to get a lot of damage on the field pretty quickly. Another knight, you've probably seen this in M20. I've been playing this in several of my decks. Sky Knight Vanguard is great. A 1/2 flyer for 2, and whenever he attacks, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token that's tapped and attacking. The only unfortunate thing about this is that the token it creates is a soldier, not a knight. It's a bit frustrating. It'd probably be overpowered if it created another knight, but this does get boosted by Inspiring Veteran itself and gets us another creature onto the field every time it attacks. So it's pretty nice. A couple of our only removal pieces. We're not playing much, but we are playing a little bit. One new card is Joust. It's complicated wording, but it'll make sense once I read it. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. The creature you control gets +2/+1 until end of turn if it's a knight. Then those creatures fight each other. So it's basically like Rabid Bite. Not like Rabid Bite. It's basically like anything that makes creatures fight each other. Those cards exist. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But the good thing about it is that if our creature we're targeting is a knight, it gets boosted. So hopefully it's going to be surviving that fight, or it's punching up, right? That's one of the main things I like about this card, is that it allows us to just get rid of bigger creatures that our opponents might be playing, which is a hard thing to do sometimes in red and white and Boros. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not sold on this card. I'm playing it because it's new. I think it's possible we may just want to play like Prison Realm or Justice Strike or something like that instead, but I'm playing it for now. Another card we're playing, this is another new card, Scorching Dragon Fire. It's a 2-cost instant spell, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If that creature or planeswalker would die this turn, exile it instead. So it's basically like Lightning Strike, except you can't target your opponent. You can only target creatures or planeswalkers, and that's fine because that's pretty much what we want to use it for. A lot of times this is going to just get a blocker out of the way so we can deal damage to our opponent with our knights. So, moving on, we got some great, I love Acclaimed Contender. This card is amazing. This is a 3/3 for 3, and whenever Acclaimed Contender enters the battlefield, if you control another knight, that is something to keep in mind. You cannot play this on an empty board and get the upside out of it. So, make sure you're careful when you're doing that. So, if you control another knight, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a knight, aura, equipment, or legendary artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. Most of the time, we're going to be going for knights, grab a couple more knights, or grab a knight and put it into our hand. So it just restocks us throughout the game. That's pretty nice. And an aggro deck, kind of hard to come by. But let's move on real quick to the aura equipment and legendary artifact cards. We have 2 legendary artifact equipments in this deck that we're running. We are running... oh, this one's not an equipment, but it is a legendary artifact. So, Circle of Loyalty, a legendary artifact. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each knight you control. If we control 4 knights, this is going to be a 2 mana spell, which is amazing. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. This card is awesome. I love Circle of Loyalty. I haven't actually gotten to play it yet in any of the practice games, but I'm waiting anxiously to be able to drop this on my opponent and just wipe them. Because this gives us, Anthem gives +1/+1, gives us an upside whenever we play potentially our other legendary spell. And it gives us an ability. We can spend 4 mana and tap it to create a 2/2 white knight creature token with vigilance. So this is another way to put more knights onto the board and boost them up. So this is really, really great. The other legendary artifact is an equipment called Ember Cleave. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature you control, and we can cast this with flash, obviously. Whenever Ember Cleave enters the battlefield, attached to target creature you control. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has double strike and trample. This is honestly amazing. I love this card. This is not necessarily for Knights decks, but it does fit pretty well in this deck because we're going to be attacking with a lot of creatures pretty often, since we are playing a lot of 1-drops, things that produce extra attackers for us, like Sky Knight Vanguard. So this is another thing that's going to be easy to cast and give us a huge advantage over our opponent. I love the trample and double strike. It's really, really nice. Yeah, and we should be able to cast this for like 2 mana, which is great. Other things we're playing, Chance for Glory. I'm playing 1 Chance for Glory in this deck because I love the card. 3 mana, creatures you control gain indestructible. Take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. So this is a pretty risky play, but most of the time we're going to be using it to seal the deal against our opponent. We've got the control of the board. We're going to attack in, and maybe our opponent goes to block, and then we cast Chance for Glory. They lose some blockers. We get another turn to attack for the win. That's pretty much the only time we're ever going to use this. Occasionally, we might do a desperation play if we know we're going to lose on the opponent's next turn. If we just need another turn to maybe top deck, like an Ember Cleave or something to help us win the game, we could play Chance for Glory and then potentially lose at the end of our turn. But rather take our fate into our own hands. That's what I like about this card. Okay, we are playing 3 Unbreakable Formation. This is a nice piece because it protects us from board wipes, which is going to be very important. Like Kaya's Wrath or Time Wipe or whatever, protects us from board wipes, and can also just be nice, like basically a win the game card, right? We get a couple of knights out on the board, we deal some damage, and then if our opponent thinks they've got blockers up, we Unbreakable Formation, our creatures get stronger, they gain indestructible and vigilance, and then we attack for the win usually. So I really like this deck. I hope you guys like it too. Before we actually jump into the gameplay, let's talk about Tournament Grounds. I'm playing 2 Tournament Grounds in this deck because it's kind of nice. This is helpful to make sure, like on turn 1 or something, if instead of playing a tap land, we can make sure we have a red or white mana to play Fervent Champion or Venerable Knight. Obviously, we don't need the black mana, but no, we don't need the black mana. But this card is good because it helps us fix our mana a little bit when we don't have a ton of great dual lands. I guess you could play Castle Ardenvale. I don't think Castle Ardenvale is particularly good for this deck because it creates humans and it's a bit slow. But we are playing Castle Embereth for an extra maybe push at the end of the game. You can use the ability, spend 3 mana, tap it, and creatures we control get +1/+0 until end of turn. That is going to be a nice ability in an aggro deck, of course, as just like a mid to late game ability to give us a little bit extra boost. But I should say we are running only 22 lands. 22 lands, 24 is too much. We want to be pretty consistent with hitting our creatures that are going to make us win the game, right? And we don't want to flood out. We don't really have ways to draw cards. You could potentially cut something out of this to play Light Up the Stage because we're doing such an aggro thing. We could potentially play Light Up the Stage in here. Maybe cut even Worthy Knight. I'm not convinced. I love Worthy Knight. It's pretty good. It gives us some extra creatures on the board, but we could potentially cut some stuff to play Light Up the Stage. I think I didn't talk about Sky Knight Legionnaire, but it's in here. It's a good aggro piece. If we already have Inspiring Veteran on the field, this is going to come down as a 3/3 flyer with haste, which is really, really awesome. So let's get into the gameplay. I'm going to stop talking now. We're going to play some games with this. And remember to if you want to see more videos from Throne of Eldraine stuff, be sure to subscribe. And yeah, let me know what you think of this in the comments below. If after watching the gameplay, if you think you have some suggestions for me, put them in the comments. I will read those and try to respond to you. So yeah, let's talk about these things. Okay, Kurohitsuki. Okay, so we got, what do we have? Oh, I see. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep this. I'm actually gonna play. I guess I go Fervent Champion. Turn 1, I attack. I thought this was Venerable Knight, but it's Worthy Knight. That's fine. I think I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play Worthy Knight this turn, and then I'll play Inspiring Veteran next turn, which should give us a nice little boost. I'm a bit worried about what's gonna come down here. Oh, okay. Looks like Orzhov Knights. Nice. Oh, that's great. We'll go Inspiring Veteran, and then Venerable Knight. It's so good. Okay. I can attack with Fervent Champion because he has First Strike. So if he blocks with Worthy Knight, that'll just die. Yeah, so we take him to 12 already, and we've got plenty of blockers for whatever they're about to do. What you got, homie? I mean, if they don't do like a, I mean, what could they possibly do? Cry of the Carnarium would screw me over, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to play that in a Knight's deck, because we'll play Unbreakable Formation and just win the game next turn. So that's cool. Murderous Rider. Oh no, you lost 2 life doing that. Whatever. Okay, fine. Question though, do I win this turn if I play Unbreakable Formation? They have 10 health. That'll be 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. Yeah, I think I win. I don't think there's a way for them to stop us. Attack all. Yep, game over. Let's go. Let's go. I love this. Oh, it's good. Woo. Okay. Let's go again. I'm very excited about this deck. This is great. This is great. There we go. Hopefully we're not against the same opponent. That'll be a bummer. Theurix 6, my man. Hey, I know Theurix 6. If you like Magic videos, if you're watching this, you probably like Magic videos. Go check his channel out. He's a good guy. He's helped me out before. Good man. Good man. I know he loves his zombies. Here we go. Fabled Passage, eh? Dang. We're gonna need to draw into another land, because this is gonna come in tapped, which will, and then we can't play any of the cards that we have, which is a real shame. But if we top deck like Inspiring Commander, that would obviously be wonderful. Yikes. Okay, so he probably takes 1 Acclaimed Contender. Yep. Maybe we draw Venerable Knight. Ooh. I'm a little bit worried about getting board wiped coming up. Something you have to watch out for in Grixis. Another one of Theurix 6's favorites. Nice. I think he accidentally shocked that in, or he's tricking me. Okay, well that's a GG. Sorry, buddy. You done goofed. Oh, yikes. Okay. We were gonna get to play Circle of Loyalty, so I'm a little bit sad we didn't there. We got another win. Hey, that's something. That's definitely something. Yeah, but if you think about doing it, go over to Theurix 6's channel, watch one of his videos, let him know I sent you over there. He's a good guy, makes good stuff. He's been one of my favorite MTG YouTube channels for, gosh, almost like a year now. I've been watching him pretty consistently. Sure. Yep. Opponent goes first. We'll play. Yeah, we keep this. We got Fervent Champion turn 1, followed by Inspiring Veteran. And that's a concede. Okay, so I won't count this game. Thanks, Cabrito. Ooh, we're undefeated. I guess we go again. I'm wondering if potentially humans could be a thing. We got a lot of good humans out there. Like most of our most of the cards in this deck, if not all, are humans. And also Tajik Legion's Edge is a human. And so we could potentially play Icon of Ancestry to do like a humans buff. Opponent goes first. This is a great hand. Once again, a good hand. Okay. Oh boy, yeah. Starting off Once Upon a Time, that probably means it's going to be green Stompy, and they get the Gilded Goose. Awesome. Yoy. Okay. I'm still going to shock that in for that. I mean, we don't attack, but next turn we get Inspiring Veteran and we can attack pretty confidently. Okay. And then next turn we're rocking and rolling. Next turn we get Sky Knight Legionnaire, which is going to be buffed by Inspiring Veteran and Fervent Champion. So they're on 14 because they chose to shock in lands both turns. So that's good for us. Every time an opponent starts out by shocking lands in, that's really good for us. And they do it again. Okay. That's a bit worrisome. This may be a time wipe here, actually. They could time wipe and pull Gilded Goose back into their hand. That doesn't hurt us too bad if they do that. I mean, it hurts us obviously, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Finale of Devastation. Interesting choice. Very interesting choice. Yeah, we play Sky Knight Legionnaire. I don't really care about that. We're not going to attack with Inspiring Veteran, obviously. But we take him to 6. So there's not a whole lot of ways we can lose right now. Yeah, they've got a lot of catching up to do. I don't think their board state is probably where they wanted it to be. I'm still confused by the choice of Finale of Devastation right there for 3 mana. Seems like a bold move. Okay, interesting. Adapted. Yeah, I think they may have messed up. Gauntlets of Light. Really? Dude, why did you do that? I'm so confused. Okay, do I play Unbreakable Formation? Okay, let's see. What gives me more damage? Sky Knight Legionnaire or Unbreakable? This is going to be 3 damage. This is going to be 3 damage. I think we go Sky Knight Legionnaire here. Gets another body onto the field. Attack all except for you. So they've got to block this guy. And they have to block I guess they don't have to block Fervent Champion, but yeah. So we take them to 1. They're in a precarious situation here. Burrow Elder. Such an interesting... Wait a second, what? Is this infinite mana right here? Oh, Biomancer's Familiar, oh my gosh! That's insane! That's infinite mana! No, what? I did not see that coming. Wow. Okay.
You just don't know it yet.
I mean, if they had a Hydroid Krasis, I guess they're digging for Hydroid Krasis, right? If they had a Hydroid Krasis, they could pretty much win, right? Because they go infinite mana and draw themselves out. And if they don't have a Hydroid Krasis in their hand, I think they lose because they can't do anything with this mana. What an interesting deck. This is cool. If I had been smarter, I would have... Yeah. If I'd been smarter, I would have realized what they could do there, and then I would have killed Biomancer's Familiar or Burrow Elder last turn. We still won. I think we got time. This has been pretty quick so far. I think I got time for another game because it's an aggro deck. We get more games in, which something I like. But again, we are undefeated. Almost lost that one to the Asian Avenger. That's somebody famous, right? Pretty sure it is. Okay, so we go Venerable Knight first. Potentially, ooh. I think I go... I think I shock this in for Inspiring Veteran this turn. It gives me the same amount of damage on this turn, but I think in the end it's going to be more damage, assuming I draw a land this turn. So they probably make me discard either Acclaimed Contender or the other Inspiring Veteran. I mean, yeah, any of those cards would be, like, all of these are good. Okay. I think I do this. I think I hold Fervent Champion because it has haste. I'm a little bit worried of okay, no Cry of the Carnarium. So we do this. There's no counter spell. Could they have a flash creature with flash maybe? So I'm gonna attack with just these 3 instead of Inspiring Veteran, just in case, you know. I'll buff you because you're a flyer. You're less likely to be able to be blocked if they flash something in here. Black Lance Paragon. Okay, nice. So I made the right choice. So they're gonna block Venerable Knight. They gain 3 life, and Venerable Knight dies. I think I put a counter on... This will save you from Disfigure. But I think the smartest move is to put it on Fervent Champion. Maybe it should have gone on Inspiring Veteran. Okay, no. Dang, dude. We're one mana short of just being really good. I think I attack here. They probably block Sky Knight Vanguard, potentially Fervent Champion. If we had drawn a land there, we would have won. So this is very unfortunate. I hate getting mana screwed. If they probably have whatchamacallit. Yeah, Enter the God Eternals. Now we're just kind of gonna lose. Yeah. I don't really think we win at this point. I'll go Claimed Contender. That gets us close to being able to play Circle of Loyalty. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh man, that sucks. So here they go. They're going to have another Enter the God Eternals. They're going to kill my Fervent Champion or Claimed Contender. Either one. Okay, maybe not, but probably. Yep, there they go. And we lose the game now. Are you freaking kidding me? We were one land short. Oh, mana screw. Wait, why did you do that? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, we keep that on top. We go Unbreakable Formation here. We attack all, get some damage in. And our creatures stay alive because they had Indestructible that turn. And now, if they attack for the win...
Spark will be mine.
They destroy...
Defiance has
Yeah, that's going to be a GG, I think. I'm very upset that they had 2 Enter the God Eternals, and that's what they needed, so... Huh. I mean, I don't block here because I'm not gonna die. I go Venerable Knight, Unbreakable Formation again. I've got to destroy... No, I don't need to destroy Nicol Bolas. I attack, take them to 5. Is there a way I can win? I don't think so. So Nicol Bolas makes me exile permanent I control. I'll get rid of a mountain, but yeah, because I can't really lose a creature, or I'll just... Maybe I just get rid of this because I'm not going to be able to play it? Dang, this sucks. Yikes. There's Fae of Wishes, baby. Yeah. I cannot believe we did not win this game. Getting stuck on 2 mana for like 5 turns really sucks. Yeah, okay. It's game over. Sweet. I'll just let them attack and win here. GG, everybody. GG, Asian Avenger. Ugh. That feels bad. We had it. We just didn't draw what we needed. Okay, well that is going to be it from me for this video. I do really, really like this deck. I think of all the Throne of Eldraine decks I've played so far, this has been my favorite. It's been, except for the last game, it's been very consistent, very fast, and it has a lot of power at the top end with Circle of Loyalty and Ember Cleave. We didn't actually get to see either of those because we won early pretty much every game. In the last game, we didn't have enough knights on the field to play Circle of Loyalty, so that was really sad. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're still with me, I salute you for sticking it out through the whole video, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.